Hello, Divine Feminine. So this reading, I'm really honored. I've been guided, do you hear me? I've been guided to do a Divine Feminine and a Divine Masculine reading. So if you're not familiar with what that is, I'm excited to explain it to you. So basically, we harness both feminine and masculine energy, whether you're a male or a female. And how this works basically is the Divine Feminine, I'm going to do two separate readings, one for the feminine and one for the masculine. And you could be, mostly this would be for a female reading. Males can watch too to see what's going on with the feminines, and vice versa. Feminines can watch for the males to see what's going on with the masculine. But instead of doing individual signs, this is basically one of those things where it's all signs. So I'm really excited because, number one, I was struggling with trying to make sure that the right people were getting the right messages, because I feel right now that there is a divide. Like, the masculines are going through a little bit more of a struggle than what the feminines are dealing with, but the feminines are also having their own struggles, and they're very different. So I'm excited to be able to do this because this is for all signs, all feminine energies. So if you're in a same-sex relationship and you're a male and you're the feminine, then this would apply to you, and vice versa. If you're in a same-sex relationship and you're a female, but you're the masculine energy, then you would, be more likely to resonate with the masculine reading. Sorry, my thing just decided it was so something keeps resetting or restarting or rebooting, and I think that's it's good, but it's annoying. Like, it's basically like having to restart the level of the game. So we want to actually finish the level of the game. I just came flying out. Yeah, and you're sort of waiting and hoping, so what I just got was this girl. She has her hand over her heart, and it's a little bit dark, but you see how beautiful she is? Like, she's still very beautiful. Like, she still has, this very, again, feminine way about her. Like, I'm so happy to be doing this reading because I really think this is going to be so helpful. This actually helped me through my transformation. This is going to make you the best person and the best version of you that you could possibly be. So I think a lot of feminine energies are dealing with this, and including myself too. It's like, even knowing what I know and pulling my own cards, like, I still don't ever know what the exact outcome is going to be, because we never know what the outcomes of things are going to be, but we can get guidance, and if this resonates with you, then it can help you through sort of what it is that you're going through. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this. I'm going to start to pull cards. I've never done a Divine Feminine reading before, so this is going to be the first one. So welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Gabrielle De La Garza, and I'm really happy to have you here. So I want to get this to work, which it should. Right, so the first thing that came out, as I was, kind of meditating on your energy, because too, I wanted to say, even for instance, I did the Taurus reading, and I haven't even posted it yet, but it's I was getting a completely, I could tell as I was doing the reading what was resonating with the feminine and what was resonating with the masculine, but it's very annoying to be this is for the feminine and this is for the masculine, because it's true, there really are so many different energies going on in a Taurus reading. There's so many Tauruses out there. There's also people who resonate with the Taurus moon. I happen to have a Taurus moon, so it's what part of this is resonating? So I'm feeling doing the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine reading will actually give a little bit more clarity to what it is that's actually happening right now, because we're going through such a big transformation, just between all of us, that I think this, I don't know, I'm just super excited. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because this might be a little bit, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna see what's going on. I'm seeing beauty. I'm seeing Divine Feminine. You are so beautiful. I am just seeing nothing but beauty. I'm seeing gems in your hair. I'm seeing new pants. You could have cheetah pants, or I just see I don't know, you have to look at her, look at how beautiful she is. She's just lips ready to go, makeup on point, hair, flower in hair, we're blooming right now. And if we're not blooming, I'm going to teach you how to bloom. I'm going to teach you how to be the best, beautiful, most magnificent flower that you were always meant to be. Like, you see, like, all, like, the glitter. She's beautiful to me. And even at nighttime, it's like, you know, like, it's like you wear your makeup by day and then you take it off at night and you're still just hot as hell. So I'm seeing you have a lot of old, torn type clothes that you need to throw out. Like, if you have stuff from, like, let's say high school or, you know, college or whatever, get rid of it. I know it's hard to get rid of because we're like, oh no, like I'll give you, for instance, like on my senior day, like we signed our names on the back of the shirts, and like after I washed it a couple times, like there was only X amount of signatures left anyway. But like it was hard for me to get rid of that shirt because I was like, this is like my last day of school. Like, this was like a big deal for me. This was senior day. Like, but you know what? We need to move on. And when you do things like get rid of those things and you donate them or whatever it is that you have to do, it's showing the universe that you're ready for the next step. You're ready to be a better person. Like, we're not stuck in high school anymore. It's like having high school dreams. Like, how annoying are those dreams? It's like you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I felt like I was there, but we're not there anymore. We're here. You know, I'm 28 years old. And it's time for us to grow up a little bit and to be the woman and the feminine energies that we are. I mean, I have 2 children. I'm raising 2 beautiful girls at this point. Like, I'm sure you guys are raising, you know, the men and women of tomorrow. And it's like we need to be those men and women of now, well, women specifically. And I hear you have 21 questions. You have so many questions, and I'm going to try to answer those for you today. There's a lot of things that are weighing on us, and there's a little bit of devil energy that's going around, which is, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person, although it could be a person. Like, it usually is a person that brings it, but it could just be an energy that's kind of like hanging out or hanging around you. Like, I actually, you know what, I want to share my story with you because I think it'll be helpful for some of the women who are out there. So this is actually the one that I was just looking at that made me think of that. It's like, so if you see, she's got this big whale, and actually he's a protector. So we're also being protected, but in a sense, she also looks a little scared. So you could be a little scared to take these leaps of faith, or you could be a little scared to go into like this new venture that it is that I'm talking about, but you're so highly protected that you don't need to be afraid. He's gonna save you. He's gonna protect you. It's like in Pinocchio when the whale, like, yeah, he thinks he's gonna get eaten, but he's not eaten. He blows him out the blowhole, and he saves his life. Like, so we need to also always remember that the things that seem scary are not always as scary as they're meant to be. And actually, a lot of times it's meant to save us, and it's meant to help us, and it's meant to make us a better person for tomorrow. Yeah, you feel like you have a lot of things that are kind of like coming at you at this point. Like, I see a lot of different things, but you know what? Have no fear. Gabrielle is here. We're going to get through this. You're like, okay, which way do I go? Like, you could have a bunch of friends, but this looks like the same girl over and over again. You could have sisters. I feel like family right now is a huge thing. Let's start to pull cards and see what's going on with us. There's a lot of little things, Divine Feminine. And we're going to have to step into this energy, whether you guys like it or not. But it's like playing with, it's like you being Mama Bear to yourself. You know, it's like we have our parents, but our parents aren't always, or, you know, your mom or your dad, but they're not us, and they're not there all the time, and they can't feel what we're feeling all the time, and they can't see what we're doing all the time. You know, it's time to dance. It's time to dance. My daughter told me she had a dream last night that she was in the movie theater and the Grinch was with her, the Grinch was next to her or something, and I told her, I was like, next time that happens, or next time I mean, she had a great time in her dream. She said it was like the best dream ever. She was flying and all this other stuff. But that's what this reminds me of. It's like not being fearful of what seems scary. Remember, the Grinch wasn't actually mean. He just needed a little guidance. He just needed a little help. He just needed a little support to say, wait, your heart isn't as small as what you think. It grows just like the rest of ours. And it took a little girl to show him that. You have to tend to your inner child. Your inner child is screaming right now. It's like, help me, help me, help me. Like, it needs help. Your inner child needs help. It needs help to be free or to be freed. Dolls. And I keep getting this 333. I want to say that 333. So definitely look that up, Divine Feminine, and see what that like means to you. You also see you have like a bunch of different outfits, but I see one person that's different than the rest, and I feel like Divine Feminine, that's you. I feel like you're different than the rest. You're not like the others. You know, there are some people who just won't ever get this, and they'll just continue to live in their lives, you know, like the person that, like the people that they are. Like, it's like, you know, you have something better out there for you. You know that there's something more to be had. So you have to go and have it. You can't just wait around for it, right? Like, watch. Like, you're watching, you're waiting. You can't be watching and waiting for something. You have to go and get it. You know, like, be the teacher's pet. Do something a little bit more daring, a little bit more bold, a little bit with, I don't care if it's with your look, if it's with your, you know, like, just change something up about you. And it doesn't have to be something major, but it's like, you know, like, I decide I feel like wearing glasses. Like, I don't wear glasses really that often. Like, these aren't, like, these are sunglasses, but they're glasses that I can wear whenever I feel like it. Because I feel like it. You know, I have a signature, this is my signature piece. Like, why don't you come up with your own signature piece? Like, this is my favorite piece in the whole wide world. Like, maybe you have a bracelet that you wear all the time. Maybe you have a necklace that you wear all the time. Maybe you have a pair of earrings that you always like to wear. Maybe you want to change your hair. Like, do something that's a little bit bolder, and you're going to be like, wow, I feel so much better. Yeah, play around with it a little bit. Xylophone. Ladybug. And ice cream. Have fun. So there's an elephant in the room in the house right now. And we're going to try to get rid of that elephant, because there's a couple of pieces to this puzzle that we are missing. That's for sure. We need to put this piece together, right? And you can see the pieces. You know where they go. It's really simple, but why are you not finishing the puzzle? I see there might be a woman in your life who could be stopping you. Or maybe you feel that way, or maybe you are the queen. Let's see. It starts with you, and it starts with every morning. Every morning is a new day. Every morning is a new start. If you don't have a good day, all it takes is just to go to bed. All you got to do is go to sleep, and then you have something. I'm hearing ribbit, ribbit. Someone's playing around with you, or you feel played around with. And you know what? I think it's time to let this person go. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's Eye of the Tiger, baby. It's time for you to see what it is that you want. Nobody's going to come in here and tell it to you, and nobody's going to go and give it to you. I feel like you're waiting for somebody to come and give you something that you need to go and get for yourself. You need to be the Eye of the Tiger. I wish I knew the rest of the words of that song, because I feel like that's such a good song. Let's see, what deck do I want to use for you guys? All right, so let's see what's going on with Divine Feminine. So you're in a lesson right now. You're learning a lot of lessons right now, and it could be a little bit overwhelming because it's new, and that's okay. And that's why I came here to say, don't worry. Yes, and it's in the works, and you're in the middle of working it. I feel like you're doing a really good job, Divine Feminine. I feel like something's going on that you just are like totally tackling the task. Let's see. And I keep getting this 3. There's 3 of you. Something about the 3 of you. The 3 of you. But it feels like a good thing. Like, you could have, it could be you and your 2 kids. You could be walking away from work. You could be leaving your job. That could be bothering you or worrying you. You're actually leaving a King of Swords. This person, yep, and there's those 2. Yeah, it's like you're taking you and your 2 kids and you're leaving this King of Swords. And this is not easy love. But it's not love. It's secretive. Something about this is very impractical. I'm getting impractical. Yeah, and you have to have strength. It's like you have to be very strong through this, but you have the backing. You have, so if you notice, if this is you, you have this back here. These are all the things that you can't see that are support. You have so much support in whatever it is that you're doing. And it's not, you can't see the support. This isn't people. This isn't people like, oh, we got your back. And it could be, it could potentially have, there could be some truth behind that, but there's more support in this universe and in this world and in the energies to do what it is that you're doing right now and moving forward with right now than you could ever even understand. And you feel that. I feel like you know this. And you're being swift about it. I see a swiftness. I see these really cool pants. Like, now I wanted to say yoga pants, but the way that these look like they're like bell bottoms, like bell bottom jeans. Like I see hair up in a bun. Like I see you just like an red and white striped shirt. You have the tower coming, but I'm getting you needed this tower. And there's the devil energy. I knew this was gonna happen, but that's why I'm here. I'm dealing with it too, if that helps. I really wanted to share like kind of part of my story with you guys because I feel like it's okay. So maybe I'm not allowed, I can't share all of my story with you, but I can tell you that I'm dealing with it too. At least not right now while things are while things are going on. But I see a lot of pop, lock, and drop it. Like pop, lock, and drop it. Like I said, zip it up, lock it, throw away the key. Because whatever we're doing right now is actually going to be for our better benefit. Whatever we're doing right now is going to work out in our favor in the end. But do you see her? She's taking the weight. She's holding the weight. Divine Feminine, you're holding your weight. You're doing your part. You're doing such a good job. You're doing such a good job. Even though you have this devil energy here, and although you're tied to something, but the thing is, you want to drop these wands now. Like, now you need a place to put these. So you went from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, which means that we're moving forward, but just means that the cycle is ending. And it's been a long time coming. You could be around the age of 30. If you are, this is definitely pertaining to you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. You could also be an older woman. This could also be something that's been going on for 30 years. Again, this 3. I want you guys to look up 333. I really want to see. That's the truth. Yes. And you're sort of, see, this is the one, the truce and the truth. Ace of Swords is the truth, and it says truce. You're looking for peace. You're looking for peace, but there's this anger. There's this angry energy that needs to be gotten rid of. And you see how it's kind of bubbling up and boiling up and boiling up and boiling up. You need to simmer down. Right? And he's like, and you see him, he's trying to rest, but how can he rest when this is like, to me, the way that I'm seeing this is a lot of negative energy, but your crown is there. It's like you need to take the crown, put it on, be rid of this, right? And relax. It will subside as long as you do your part. What is your part? Well, it's speaking your truth, and it's being strong through this whole process. What is being, again, you're getting the tower, right? Look, you're fighting it. You're fighting the tower, which is you know what? In a sense, it's gonna crumble anyway. So you can't fight it so much longer. How do you see? Like, these little things are not. It's like you know what I also see too? It's like you're also creating your own tower. Be the creator of your own tower. Don't be the one to say, oh my God, my whole world just came crashing down. Crash your world for you so that when things happen for you, you can say, I did that. I created that. I realized my foundation wasn't on a good foundation, and I ripped it away because I wanted to rebuild a new one. I needed a good foundation. Right now you're living on a foundation that's got cracks in it. It's got faults in it, and it wasn't ever meant to be there was no tower that was meant to be built on it because it was never going to hold it. It was never going to hold it. But you're like doing it with rainbows and fuzzy feathers and like fuzzy blankets and beauty. Like I just see like, yeah. And I see like, I don't know, like look at her pants. Like they're so awesome. Like I love her hair. I love her pants. I love her rainbows. It's like, she's not even taking it. She's got this in her. This is the magic. You got magic, baby. And normally this is bad, but no, you got the magic to make it happen. You are magic, Divine Feminine. I also see you make really good breakfast or really good waffles. Something like that. Right? But you need breathing room. And you don't want to be under the devil's... You don't want to be under him. He's kind of... I don't like him. You can't really see him as well as I can, but he's not that fun. He's got some evil red eyes and this hook of a tail. It's like he's got this tail. It's like he wants to keep you hooked. You know what I wanted to tell you guys? I think, yeah, and you're worried. But you need to, you know what I'm seeing a couple, you need to go to the beach or be by water. I want you to go pick out a rock. Like, go pick out, like, your favorite rock. Like, look at all the rocks or the seashells and bring it home with you, because having that energy, because now that's been sitting there. It's been in the sand, it's had the water, the ocean, the sound of the waves. It's all collected in, even if it's the tiniest little rock, it's all in there. And when you take that rock and you hold on to it, you actually are acquiring that energy, and that's beautiful, because that's earth energy. That's going to ground you. That's going to, I wish you could just go put your toes in the ocean, because I feel like that would make such a difference. Go, you know, don't pick the flower, but smell the flower. See what it smells like, or don't, because you might have bad allergies. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, appreciate all the little things. Look at the greenness in the trees and the blueness in the skies. And because look, success over defeat. You are successful over defeat. Even in this mess, even in this world where it seems so messy right now, you are successful and you will be abundant. Do you see her? She's just holding out hers, and she doesn't need anything. She doesn't need a bag. She doesn't need a pocketbook. She doesn't need anything else but herself and the clothes that she's wearing. That's you, Divine Feminine. You don't need anything else but you and the clothes that you're wearing to be beautiful. It doesn't matter who's clawing at your back. It doesn't matter if the alligators are in the water. You're just, you know, it may seem like you're being blindsided, but really you are your own. You're owning it, and you're protected. That butterfly is like, come on, just a couple more steps. Because little did you know you could fly. Little did you know that in that backpack you have a parachute that is going to, or a power sail that's going to sail you somewhere so beautiful that you never even could imagine. That's why the sun is here. You're looking for that other half. You're going to find it. You're going to find it. Look, leaping right into success. The defeat's back here. See all that negative energy? You are successful above it. And if you have a guy that you're worried about, it's done. Stop looking at it. Turn around. Walk off the cliff. Walk right into your success, baby. You are so successful. All right. I love you, Divine Feminine. I hope this is helpful. I'm going to do Divine Masculine, and I'm going to do more of these. I think this is really, really, really going to be helpful moving forward. And, you know, thank you so much. Yeah. There it is! Oh my God! There it is! It's over. You can do it. There's the sun. There's the flowers. There's everything. There's the butterfly. Everything and anything you ever wanted. All right? I love you, Divine Feminine, so much. You're beautiful. Stay strong. And I got you. I got your back, okay? Bye.